Video number 4 or 5 on basement windows. Currently, got this guy cleaned up, and as you can see, I've dug out a fair bit of rotted stuff in the corners there. And the main thing here is I've gone and put a nice layer of weather stripping all the way around. This is the peel and stick kind you can get at most hardware stores. I think it's about 3 inches wide, 3/8 of an inch wide by 1/4 inch thick. And what I'm going to try to do, I've sort of cleaned up the window a bit, and I'm going to take some petroleum jelly, and I am going to be sticking that stuff on the bottom corners of our windows, of our window, on the bottom edge here, maybe on the front a little bit, on the side a bit here. And after I get this guy held in place inside the frame with some eye hooks, nice and tight to the weather stripping, pretty much as tight as I'm going to be able to physically make it without forcing anything to break, and with the Vaseline in place beforehand. And then after that's all in there tight, I am going to take a spray foam gun with some dense spray foam. I'm going to wedge this guy up from the bottom as best I can when I get it in there now. And so there's a bit of space in the bottom. I'm going to inject spray foam into that gap so that it fills up the rotten spot, and hopefully then allows any moisture that gets in there to try to drain out rather than continuing to sink down into the holes in the corner. This corner here on the left has got to be the lowest spot, and it's almost as if, I mean, my other windows don't seem to be behaving like this, but this one, it's almost as if when they made this butt here, that this here piece feels like it's slanted down significantly, and maybe when they put it in, it wasn't a problem, and maybe something shifted and just caused this to lift up a little bit, and now that water that's getting in there, if this was slanted out, we wouldn't have a problem and it would be draining out nicely. So actually, what I really should do is take a sander or something and just carve that down. I'd still need to fill in this hole because it's way too deep, so maybe I'll do that first. We'll see.